video game murder sound
I
effects.
have bad news about Azumarill.
No!
I've got good news about Azrael.
No! Anyway,
Not like this.
LGM moves on and continues to work its way into society. I was trying to think of.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you think you are, you're wrong. You are now in my magical wizarding realm of trivia. Hello, everybody. I am the Trivia Wizard. Here I have gathered a group of victims to listen to me rattle off random trivia facts and ask them questions. Luckily for them, I know that they are here doing trivia or doing charity work and trying to raise money. So every time they get an answer right, I will pledge to donate to their cause. And I hope you will too. I'm getting $1 every time that they get an answer right, with a couple of questions that might be worth a little bit more. And if you want to join me in for $1, a quarter, whatever you can afford, that would be wonderful too. But for now, I think it's time. I'm trying to think. Do I have to do anything else? I think I just grab my magical spell book here, sponsored by the Podcast Minds, and we are ready to get going. Players, would you like to hear some spell questions? I'm not sure how this works exactly.
My quick question for you, Mr. Trivia Wizard, is: do I hit the button when you start after you read the question, or do I hit the button when you are reading the question?
You know what? Hit the button when I'm done asking the question. You all will have that amount of time to discuss amongst yourselves what you think the answer is, and then I will go from there.
Heard.
Riley, I should check with you. Do you have the option to are you keeping score on screen?
I will be.
Okay.
Give
and
me
B,
1 second.
Sure. Do you have the option to turn off the song if I ask a question and Jory's like, I know this one easy?
Yes, I am able to hit that button.
Wonderful. We don't have to sit in awkward silence for 30 seconds while xylophones play.
Give me 1 quick second to bring everything online correctly.
What
Wonderful.
you're describing is not a bug, it's a feature, Andrew, but please proceed. I'm not the wizard here, so I leave it to you.
Window capture right here. Cut.
While we're waiting, I'm going to drink a little mana potion.
While Riley is doing this, you guys don't forget that you can add a comment with your donation to decide who me and Chris are maining in Bureau Cart, or to decide if you want One Winged Angel or Through the Fire and the Flames to be the finale of the trombone concert.
I've been through enough fire and flames in my time. I would like to go to the One-Winged Angel. She sounds cute.
All right, is the player score what you want? Just the player score?
Yeah, player score. How much money you've earned.
All right. Then we are good. We are locked and loaded. Mr. Trivia Wizard. Cowboy, take me away.
All right, well, I'm kicking off this HEXtra life with a horror movie question. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the original slasher movies, giving credibility to a genre that persists to this day. Over the course of this film, 5 people are killed in gruesome ways. How terrifying. How many of those people die by chainsaw?
Oh, fuck.
0.
I
never
feel
seen
like
this
it's
movie.
0.
Yeah.
It's
I've
probably
never seen it either, but I'm gonna.
He chases after people with the chainsaw, but I don't think you see him cut into them because they did not have the money to do those kinds of effects, and that's why the movie is not that gruesome. Actually, like there's very little gore. It's just a gross-looking movie.
I'm down. I'm down to go with
Yeah,
no
I
one.
feel like it's 0.
I trust mine and Jory.
Sure.
Final answer 0?
Yep.
Incorrect.
No!
One person gets Texas
I was
Chainsaw
gonna say
Massacre.
one!
One.
Weird.
Damn it.
Weirdly, 2 people get killed with a sledgehammer. But I guess the Texas Sledgehammer Massacre doesn't have the same ring to it.
It's the Delaware Sledgehammer Massacre.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other 2 are killed. One is hit with a truck, and the other one gets stabbed with a meat hook and then thrown into a freezer. So I'll let you decide which one of
That'll
those
do it.
That's
kills
the
her.
one I usually think of because that's like the grossest one in that movie.
Now, swap hands here.
Guess we should have known
Alright.
that the movie probably wouldn't be very beloved if it was like Chainsaw Massacre and nobody died.
Nobody
by
dies with a
chainsaw.
chainsaw.
They did the Chainsaw Massacre once, and everyone was like, "Ooh, that's enough."
That's enough of that. It's a little too much for me.
All right, well, let's go over to the next question, another spooky one. While he's now most notable for being the owner of the world's most popular gender-neutral bathroom, at one point in time, former actor Ronald Reagan was actually president. He enjoyed a certain candy so much that his private jet was fitted with special compartments.
I know this one.
I got it.
His stash of its safe mid-flight. What kind of candy is it?
It's
Jelly
jelly
beans.
beans. Yeah.
Really?
It is.
Yeah.
It is jelly beans. Motherfucker loved jelly beans and hated people.
Dumb
Didn't
shit.
they start making blue jelly beans so he could have red, white, and blue jelly beans?
Sounds familiar. I didn't look too deep into the Ronald Reagan jelly bean connection, but I feel like I've heard that before.
Shoulda, clearly.
I
Clearly.
put one on the board for Team Moonshot.
Got
Let's
it.
go.
Ding, 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 ding.
One on the board. My magical gold is being siphoned away from this realm. Question number 3. Speaking of politicians, the UK is known lately for political turmoil following the death of a monarch, a mass resignation of government ministers, and Liz Truss's recent resignation as prime minister after 44 whole days. Through all of this, Larry the Cat has held his political position for the past 15 years, outlasting 4 different prime ministers. What is Larry the Cat's official title?
He's a mayor of something.
No, he's
Right?
chief.
No?
He's Chief Mouser of Downing Street.
Yeah.
I trust
Is that
you on
it?
that. You seem to know
Okay,
specifically.
yeah.
There's another cat that's a mayor for
Yeah.
sure.
Martin
There's a-
confidence I trust beyond a lot of things.
He is the chief mouser, but not of No, he's the chief mouser of Downing Street. Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
He is the official mouser of the place where the prime minister lives, which is why it is wild that he has outlasted 4 separate prime ministers.
Fascinating.
I wonder if
Should have
there's a
put him
connection
in
there.
The Great Mouse Detective.
All right, let us. You can believe there's a cat mayor somewhere. I know that Rabbit Hash, Kentucky, is their mayor is a dog, so I would believe that there's a town with a cat mayor as well. I know that that's a political thing that people do in some places. With the rise of online distribution platforms like iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud, it feels like just about anyone can release a mixtape these days. In the past few years, we've seen fancy mixtapes like Watch the Stove by Helper, featuring the songs Feed These Streets, Crazy, and In Love with the Glove. We Beefin' is another album, featuring the songs Twitter Fingers, Rest in Grease, and Clownin'. What do these albums have in common?
Are they both about Drake?
One of them is the Hamburger Helper.
And one is
mascot.
Wendy's, and the other one is Wendy's.
Is Pusha T did
really
one
quickly.
like diss
Would,
track
like,
for
brand
McDonald's,
Twitter
right?
mixtapes count as an answer?
Really quick, it's 7:20 p.m. Everyone donate $7.20 to celebrate the date of the moon landing. 7:20.
Yeah.
Chris, we're running out of
Do
time.
it, chat. Do it.
I
You
think
got
they're
seven-
corporate.
you got
I think they're corporate.
$7.20. All right, back to it.
$7.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you all. I mean, you all
Brand
basically got the
Twitters?
answer, right? It is. Yeah, it is. They are branded food company
Okay.
mixtapes. I figured y'all
That's
said
the
that
Hamburger
quick enough, so I'd let
Helper
you go.
But quick
Yeah.
pause. Chris introduced an idea last time. Chris, do you want to say it clearly?
Yes. Similar to what is it? Waypoint has a
Waypoint.
333 deal.
Mhm.
Because of the date, July 20th of the official, the original moon landing.
Not
We're
if you
now
know the
saying
real
7:20
wizards
p.m.
involved.
in every time zone. We're going to encourage everybody to donate $7.20. I'm about to do that right now. So yeah.
Hell yes.
Oh shit! Thank you to whoever donated $127.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
Whoa,
thank you.
Did that just
Thank
happen?
you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
And they
so much.
voted for Mario Kart too.
Thank you so
Oh,
much. I'm
yeah.
wishing you all the best, especially with this wily trivia wizard. My votes: Chris plays Shy Guy, Marn plays Link, Marn plays One Winged Angel.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very much. Thank you so much.
Trivia wizard, take us away.
All right. I'm worried that Riley's going to know this one immediately.
Oh boy.
If you ask Wikipedia, the diss track is a cultural artifact as old as America itself, with 1754's Yankee Doodle attributed as the original diss track against George Washington and his colonial Yankee troops.
Uh-huh.
They continue to this day, with many rap artists releasing diss tracks back to back, which make up an argument. In 2018, Pusha T released The Story of Adidon as a response to a song released 4 days prior. Wow. Riley, don't answer this for like 30 seconds. Who is the song dissing, and what famous accusation is made in the song?
Okay,
I know this one.
It's
This
yeah,
Drake.
he's dissing Drake and he's hiding a child.
He is hiding a child. Yes.
Yeah.
Drake is hiding a child.
Wait, in what way? Do you mean like in his house, or he has a secret
He was
child?
hiding the fact that he had a son.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is-
Did not hear about this.
It is a diss track song that Drake became a father figure in response to it. Drake was like, I'm not hiding a child. I'll actually work to try to be a dad now. And now he has a decent relationship with Adidon.
Important note, everybody.
Wow.
I have Maggiano's baked ziti that's kicking my ass at Olive Garden. And so
Maggiano's.
I have it right here.
While you dig into that, I'll get into our next question. According to the introduction channel in the Moonshot Discord server, how many Moonshot creators have a black belt in a martial art? I will give you a bonus $1 if you can name them and which art they have it in.
So
Oh
Okay.
God.
I
I
know.
know my
Sam
co-host
didn't
Nicole
know.
has one.
Stevie.
really?
Stevie
Okay,
has
yeah.
one.
Me, I have one.
who is it that's on Afternoon Anime Club who does stunts
Stevie.
in Chicago?
It's
So-
Stevie.
yeah, that's
Stevie
Stevie.
has one.
Sam's not a host, so Sam doesn't count, right?
Sam
Sam is
doesn't
a
count.
contributor,
That's
which is the
three.
word that I said she counts.
Contributor. Sam counts.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's got
Okay,
a
so
scream.
that's 4.
Wait,
Mandy is
you-
not
you
on the
also do,
network,
Jay?
otherwise she would count.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 4 then. That's
Yes, we have
4.
4.
There's no way that somebody has not bragged about it if they have it. So that
Well,
should be set.
because it came up in that introductions channel. 'Cause we were like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a small world, you know.
Okay, so Jay, what did you get yours in? That should be easy enough for you to get that extra point
Taekwondo.
on.
Taekwondo.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not the only
Pretty sure that was-
Taekwondo either.
That Sam's
Sam's the other
as
Taekwondo.
well.
Sam's the other Taekwondo. Yes, I
Claudia,
talked to her about this. I
What is
think, yeah.
Nicole's in? Do you know?
I want to say like jujitsu.
Okay. She would win.
I'll be right back.
And then we have to try to guess what Stevie's is.
All right, time's up.
Oh fuck.
Rav Maga. Do you get belts in that? I have no idea.
Also Taekwondo. My guess is also Taekwondo. No!
Okay,
okay,
No,
sure.
Stevie's the fucking it's too late. I can't keep discussing.
Here's the deal. I'm going to give this one to you all.
Really? Okay.
So, as of that conversation, there are 4 people who have a black belt, according to a conversation, not begotten in the introduction thread, but people had a chat about it because of introductions, you know. Those 4 people are Jay, Nicole, Sam, and Jane. All 4 of you have
Oh,
black belts in
okay.
Taekwondo. Sam is a 3rd degree black belt. So 4 is the correct number. I did have a note here that I know that Stevie from After School Anime Club might have one. She has 8 certifications in stage combat, which if those aren't officially black belts, I think that they at least add up to at least 1 black belt. I don't know the math, but that's what my wizarding senses say. So the answer is 4 or 5, most of which are in Taekwondo. But I will give those all to you.
Okay.
Valid.
Nice.
Okay.
And so how many points did we get there? Because we got the 1 for getting the question right, and then we got
Let's
Jay's right.
not play it. We got the 1, right?
2 questions.
No,
you
but we
got
also
you
did
got
the
the answer.
bonuses for the-
You got the answer right. You couldn't name all of them. You missed Jane, so I'm gonna.
that's
So
what
we
we
didn't
did.
really get all of them. I
so
thought it was
you got
1 each.
you got 1
Okay.
point.
Got 1 point?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me
$1.
make sure this works. There we go. A success.
That is
round.
amazing. Thank you.
Riley, when you get a second, can you change my name to not say Andrew? As much as I love Andrew and have nothing against him, I would like to be myself.
Can I peel back the
if
curtain
that's
really
great.
quickly? So I have all the pronouns on a big slideshow that doesn't play, and so technically
Oh,
every
I
time I
see.
start, they all open up as Andrew, but it's so I can quickly scroll through.
Good.
But so like whenever I open a new screen, it goes Andrew.
We are all Andrew. It's the
That's
next singularity is, of
incredible.
course, the ultimate goal of the Moonshot Podcast Network.
Good. All right. The other day, I asked a group of middle schoolers what the largest organism on Earth is according to mass, and they all said your mom. Then they gave me a magical wedgie. The actual answer is much less hurtful than that. Do you all know the name of the largest organism on Earth?
Blue whale, right?
Boy.
No,
Largest
No,
organism.
it's a
fucking trick question. It's like
Yeah.
a fungus, right?
yeah, it's like a lichen.
Oh, like a
I
mushroom.
don't know
mass.
what it is though.
Largest by mass.
Largest by mass.
Mass.
That's a blue whale,
Is it-
right?
No, isn't it like that fungus network in that one forest? I don't remember the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
But by
right, but I
mass,
couldn't
though.
tell you. I mean, if it's big enough, it could still be
Yeah.
that.
I think it's a whale.
Riley, I appreciate you sticking with your gut on this one. Your whale gut.
It's Ted the whale. They tracked him and.
Biggest by mass.
I have
Honey
not.
gonna
mushroom
say
is.
it's the
I
Lycan network.
probably can't read chat.
You know what? I'm gonna stand with Riley in the whale zone. Riley, you and I are team whale.
Thank you. The blue whale. And that's our final answer.
Well,
Or is it?
So
No, it's me and Riley's final answer.
I'm a little worried because I'm seeing a couple of. I'm seeing some questions, some statements in the chat that feel like they're very definitive, but they're not the answer that I have written down. The answer that I have is an organism named Pando, which is a clonal colony of the quaking aspen tree that is in Utah. It is an entire, basically what looks like a forest of trees, but they are all the same tree that are like
Oh,
attached.
yeah, that's
Holy
what I'm
shit.
thinking of.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
There's just
okay.
a forest that is basically one giant tree.
Oh,
Yeah, they
the
mentioned that
Great
in
Barrier
Firewatch.
Reef in the chat would have also been a great option that I
Also
should
a
any of us
great
should have thought
answer.
of.
That is a great
I-
answer, and I saw the calls for. I saw fungus when I was looking this up too, but I think that like the fungus doesn't have the same mass as the tree.
Right.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't know for sure. If I'm wrong and people in chat can post that it's actually the fungus, then I will give it to you. But for now, I'm gonna say no. It is Pando, and you got that wrong.
gotcha.
You know, they say that there's nothing less interesting than watching paint dry, but watching paint dry can actually be a very fascinating exercise. Did you know that certain colors of paint dry faster than others? Which color of paint dries the fastest?
Blue. What color of paint?
The only other
What-
thing I can think of would be black because it absorbs heat
Yeah,
more.
that was my thought.
Oh, I think that's a good. That's
I
a
like the
good
logic
option.
of it. It sounds
Yeah,
right.
I want to know what Riley's reasoning for blue is besides it just feels right.
It innately feels right. I feel like I know that in the past that blue dries faster than any other color.
This is a you can't just say it's a little guy of this question.
I feel like I've been told that. I think like a robin's egg blue dries the fastest. Mandy's closing the door on me and locking me in.
All right, I'm going with Jory's answer. I think the heat thing makes a lot of sense.
Oh my god.
The answer is black. Jory was correct.
Yeah.
And it is because it absorbs the most light, which leads to it being warmer
Yeah.
and drying quicker. But Riley did say blue with enough conviction that I was like, did I get this one wrong?
Dude, somebody please clip that because the look on Riley's face, they just give up mid-talk.
Please.
He's like, well, that's all I got.
I mean, I just realized I have no information about it. I have no truth. But it feels right. It felt accurate. I feel like I've read it somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
You can read a lot of things a lot of places.
You read it on liars.com.
Oh, that's why. It's because in the movie Big Fat Liar, Marty Wolf, played by Paul Giamatti, his blue color
He's
dries
blue.
instantly on his skin after Frankie Muniz and Amanda Byes put it in his pool. Damn it.
Good job, Jory.
Deep cut.
All right. Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples' comic Saga is an ambitious space opera / fantasy series following two lovers from long-warring extraterrestrial races fleeing authorities on both sides of a galactic war as they struggle to care for their newborn daughter Hazel. Despite near-universal praise, many booksellers refused to carry issue 1 and, later, the first edition of the hardcover collection. Why is that?
Chris.
Ooh, well, okay.
Because
Okay, it's gotta
breastfeeding, right?
be... No, it's gotta be the gay porn that plays on the dying robot's TV face.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
guess
was gonna
that too,
say,
yeah.
I was gonna say the opening scene where she's shitting herself, but I don't think that's why. I think the only like publisher like whatever issue is the gay porn on the dying robots.
That
TV
makes
face.
sense.
I think that is right. It is one of those
It's
two. It's
getting
definitely an
fucking-
obscenity thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is just like very blatant sex in it, but I don't think that alone would be.
Yeah, it's got to be homophobic too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be. It has
Dude's
to be.
getting bukkakeed on fucking Chappie's face, and that's the one that they don't like. Yeah.
It's been so long since I've read Saga. Oh my god.
I don't
feel
even
like
know what Saga is. So
I agree
Hi,
with
Mom. I
Chris.
hope you tuned in for the trivia like I asked.
Chris is right. It's an obscenity thing.
The answer is, y'all are gonna hate hearing the next couple words that come out of my mouth.
Oh yeah.
Riley was right, which means that y'all are wrong. The reason is that
It's a
the
sexism
cover-
thing, not a homophobic thing.
It's sexism, not homophobia. Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew!
Oh, Andrew, how'd you get here?
It's over breastfeeding.
I thought you'd never know because my
oh, thank God the trivia.
my name
wizard
tag
is
isn't
back.
there.
Where'd Andrew go?
Yeah, trivia
So-
wizard is back. Thank God.
Wait.
I don't know that my mom is here for sure. The issue 1 of the comic book, the original cover is
Yep.
Alana and Marco standing side by side, and Alana is breastfeeding Hazel.
Gotcha, yep.
Very tastefully done cover. Some comic stores didn't like that, and so they raised a fuss. And then, basically, as a fuck you to that, their first like collected hardcover cover is basically the same shot, but from boob level. It
Oh,
is
wow.
just, it's like
Yeah.
the camera is here, and you just see boob and baby, and they're just like,
know what?
fuck it. This
I
is our
think-
comic. Is this like
a good
it's a comic?
cover.
I knew that.
It's a comic about motherhood. If you don't want it,
this
get
is
the fuck
my
out.
fault. I think this is my fault because I think the scene I'm talking about happens in the first collection, but maybe not the first issue.
It might be,
That's
so if I
issue
had-
5. It might be issue
Yours
like
is
I-
5
I
or
a little
4.
more, yeah.
I remember it, and I didn't read that far in, but yeah, that's.
I remember reading
fair,
that
man.
issue on a plane, sitting next to two strangers.
Oh no.
Nice.
So we don't get that one right then.
You don't get that one right, no.
And we should have. That pisses me
Failed.
off. Fuck you, wizard.
All right,
You wizard.
next question. The Stanley Parable is one of my favorite video games, about a man named Stanley who realizes one day that he's the only person left in his office. I'm going to tell you some things that happen in the Stanley Parable, and it's up to you to tell me if what I'm saying is true or false.
Oh, God.
Decide whether or not it's art.
Yeah, is it art?
Yeah, Jory, get your video games college class on the phone. Get them all up.
Number 1, the narrator can tell that you're getting tired of this game, so he lets you play Minecraft and Portal instead.
That's true.
That happens.
Yes, true.
That is true. They boot up Minecraft and Portal inside of the video game.
In the deluxe edition, they boot
wow,
up
yeah.
Firewatch.
They changed it, yeah.
They boot up Firewatch and then Rocket League
Yep.
Yeah.
due to licensing changes over
Changing
in the
with
meantime.
time.
Nice Wizard says, "Fuck you, Wizard" is a strange line for me to come into the chat for specifically.
I just liked it because I made it his problem, even though it like he didn't
Yeah.
make the answer.
Let me shout out Nice Wizard, our homie Matt, for writing so much music on
Mean
this fucking
Wizard.
network.
Yeah, y'all hear this songs? That's our Nice Wizard friend.
Yeah, you're
Podcast
the Mean
Minds,
Wizard.
our outro music, nearly everything.
He's a pretty nice wizard.
Very nice
Is the
wizard.
thing. Pretty nice wizard.
All right, number 2. Stanley escapes the office through an escape pod, revealing that the office was in outer space the whole time.
I don't think that one happened.
don't
haven't
think
heard of
that
one.
Yeah,
happens.
that sounds false.
I'm saying
So
no.
long since I
I'm
played
saying
it,
false,
I
yeah.
haven't played
False.
the newest one.
Y'all saying no? It is false. You're correct.
Nice.
There is an escape pod ending. That is one of my favorite little bits of trivia for it. So, also, I see Juneberry Cake in the chat saying he gets in the escape pod, but it's not in space. That's correct. In the base game, there's a glitch that you can have where if you go into a room but then out of it, the narrator no longer follows you. It's just a bug that happens that like there's no more triggered lines because you need to go forward through that room. And so when they did a re-release of the game, they basically just added an ending from there where if you backtrack back through the entire game to your office, a different door is open that has an escape pod, but the escape pod says that you need the narrator to continue. So,
Really funny.
yeah. Number 3, if you hit the space bar to try to jump, you get an achievement called "You Can't Jump" instead.
That's true.
That's true.
Committing.
Correct. Correct. Y'all are too quick at this. Number 4.
Some of
When
us
you
have
start
played
the-
the Stanley Parable.
What?
Some of us
say-
have played
well,
the game.
Yeah, I have
I didn't
recently
know.
watched a
Call out
stream
me
of the
for not
Stanley
playing
Parable.
I was hope. When you start the game, there's a random chance that the layout of the office you walk through matches the layout of Dunder Mifflin office from the NBC sitcom The Office.
That's not true.
That can't
No.
possibly be
No,
true.
because it's the same layout every time, and unless yeah, no, wrong.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, you're correct.
Damn.
There are a couple of games that have added the Dunder Mifflin office to them. Most notably, one of the Last of Us games. You can find a decrepit office that is Dunder Mifflin, but not Stanley Parable.
should I be adding a point for each one we get right?
Yes.
Okay,
So 4 so far.
gotcha.
Number 5. If you spend too long not doing anything, the narrator assumes that the person playing the game has died and yells out for someone else to take over as player 2 before the game continues.
That
I
sounds
think
right.
That's true.
That sounds right.
That sounds
right.
true. I know I've heard that. I've not played this game, but even I've heard about that, I think.
Yep, this happens in the broom closet ending. And if player 2 goes back into the broom closet, the narrator gets very, very angry. And number 6, before Stanley dies, a new narrator takes over and shows him a museum dedicated to the creation of the video game, The Stanley Parable.
True, I've seen that. It's
Yeah,
really,
true.
It's really
Yeah.
cool. Reminds me of one of my
There's
favorite
also
Ratchet and
true.
Clank moments, where you could stay up at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday and get into the Ratchet
Yeah.
and Clank Museum.
Hell yeah.
I'll say that's the first ending I got in Stanley Parable.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all are 6 for 6 on that one. Whoops. All right, let's see if y'all can 100% this question. This is my special round. This question is worth up to 29 points.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
Or-
okay.
If you get it entirely correct, I will double it and make this question worth 58.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
There are 29 Pokemon that have their own Wikipedia pages. Not Bulbapedia, not Pokemon Fandom, Wikipedia itself. I will give you $1 for each one that you can name, and $2 if you get them all. I'm going to say you have 5 wrong guesses.
Okay.
So
you
okay,
can't- you can't just-
Pikachu is like the most obvious
Pikachu.
one.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pikachu is correct.
Mewtwo's definitely on there, right?
Yeah, Mewtwo.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like Alakazam because of that lawsuit.
True.
Kadabra. Kadabra
Or
and
Kadabra,
Alakazam,
yeah,
maybe.
Kadabra.
Yeah, that's Kadabra.
Oh, then
Ye-
Porygon. Right?
So,
Because all the
Should we
seizures-
prepare a list
Oh,
and then
yeah.
give it to Andrew? Like submit it? Like how do you want us to
wanna
do this?
I'm going to say a Pokemon name and then say locked in or whatever.
Okay, Pikachu locked in.
Okay. Locked
Pikachu
in.
locked in, Mewtwo locked in. Those are both correct.
Ding ding.
I feel like
Kadabra
probably
locked
does.
in?
Yeah, I want to ask Kadabra locked in.
Kadabra locked in, correct.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Hitmonlee might, right? Because they're based on people. Or no?
No, I don't
No,
think they would because
Yeah, I
they're
think
low
Lugia
tier.
for sure, right?
Claudia,
Yeah,
what
ones
if-
that are mascots. I feel like big mascot level ones,
Yeah.
maybe.
Did-
That's
did
why I
Claudia
think
have
Togepi
something?
and Eevee probably would because
I was saying before that maybe Porygon because of that whole thing
Yes,
with all
yes,
the,
yes.
the
Yeah.
seizures.
Oregon Lock, I think.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, really?
because technically
Damn.
it's Pikachu that
Yeah.
causes features. It's just the
That's an episode about Porygon.
Porygon.
All right, now
Jory,
that,
go
now, that,
back to the Jory zone and be a pedant about the xenomorph thing.
now that you've gotten one wrong, I'm going to give you a little bit more specific information.
Okay.
Generation 1 has 20.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Does that make sense?
Generation 2 has 4. Generation 4 has 1. Generation 6 has 1. Generation 7 has 2. And Generation 8 has 1.
Did anybody write that down?
Nope.
No, not at all.
I feel like okay, so Mew and Lugia, I feel like because they're like the big legendaries from the
Mhm.
I agree with you.
yeah.
Probably Ho-Oh too.
Now, let me put something out there as the least Pokemon educated person in the room right now.
Oh, please.
Would Meowth make sense?
Yes.
Someone in
Yeah.
the chat also
Yeah.
said Meowth, yeah.
Meowth,
All right, let's.
Mimikyu.
We got to say lock on some of these.
I know
Meowth
I'm
lock.
I'm 99% sure on the Gen 4 one.
Meowth
Yeah.
lock.
It's Lucario.
Yeah.
Or has to be
Oh.
Lucario.
I was gonna say either Lucario or Arceus.
I heard Meowth
Arceus-
lock.
Arceus-
Meowth is correct.
Ding.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
My case for Arceus is that it has a game with its name in it. Like it's that level of hype. I don't know if that actually makes a difference. And it's
But-
notable because it's like I don't know. I feel like it's a level of notable that it's a maybe.
Lucario's in Smash though.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Why that might be, and also on that note, Jigglypuff. Then
And Greninja, and Pichu.
I think Mimikyu would have a Mimikyu has been in advertising and has songs about it. I think Mimikyu would be on the list.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Have we already said Lucario lock?
You have not.
Lucario lock.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Real quick, Jory was saying Eevee. Did we lock Eevee? Because I think
We
they're
did.
right
I
on
don't
that
think
too.
we did.
Okay.
You have not locked Eevee.
Do we want to try locking Eevee?
Yeah.
Eevee lock.
That's a huge one.
Eevee is locked. Eevee is correct.
How many
Yeah.
how many
Lock.
Generation 1 Pokemon are there? Could all
20.
Evolutions be on the list?
There are 20.
No, I don't think Eevee
No, I
have
don't think so.
individual pages.
Can we-
Eevee is
Can
used
we-
so much more as a mascot.
Can we lock Mew? I feel pretty confident about Mew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mew is locked. Correct.
Can we?
okay. I feel like Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur probably all have them, right?
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I think
pretty.
the
Yeah,
Gen 1
that's
starters.
probably reasonable.
Squirtle lock, Bulbasaur lock, Charmander lock.
No, whoa, we should have waited to maybe hear if Squirtle landed.
Ah, fuck it. I'm
You
waiting
should
on
have
you.
waited. All three are correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way they're not. So
we
we
lock,
know the Smash Bros thing, or no, go.
Can we lock Lugia?
Yeah.
I don't feel as
I like
confident
that
about
one.
Lugia.
Here's just pitch to jump on that with Martin. Lugia has a whole bunch of lore behind it with how the creator.
Yeah.
It's the one Pokemon that wasn't like. It was made for the movie first. The creator was this wild dude who has a whole history behind him in his career with drugs and all this other wild stuff. It's a Pokemon that's weird in terms of its lore within the company, enough that I think it has a really good chance.
If
And it's one of the
Lugia,
ones that I know.
if Lugia is on the board, then every legendary bird is on the board. And so
No, Lugia's the mascot
no,
of an
I
early one
disagree.
of the movies is
Okay.
the other
Yeah.
thing.
And
I feel like
Ho-Oh
not
is, like,
every
the fir-
movie, but like when the movies were new, like Lugia, Mew, Mewtwo, Entei. Those are the
Yeah.
four Those are the four ones of those
Yeah.
from the movies that I feel like are locks.
So we're doing Lugia lock? Or is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Lugia lock?
Yeah.
Lugia lock.
Lugia is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone in chat said Jigglypuff. I am
yeah.
inclined
also
to
said
agree.
Jigglypuff.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say on that. Let's just go through
Fuck
the
the
Smash
person in
Bros.
chat. I
ones.
said it.
Because Chris said it, and also like that's the Smash Bros thing, right? I
Yeah.
think like so the list of Smash Bros ones we said Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Pichu. We said Mewtwo already, Lucario, Greninja, Incineroar. Am I forgetting?
Let's
I don't feel strongly about Incineroar.
Yeah.
Let's
I
start-
don't feel strongly about Greninja
Let's start
either.
slowly working our way
Alright,
through,
okay.
through the
Ash
Pokemon
has a
roster that's in
Greninja
Smash
form.
in time, and then if we are correct,
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff lock.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
So chat is saying unknown, and I think that they're right.
that feels right.
I think Unknown and Entei, because those are like both the stars of that third movie, and I think the third one is the last one that's like notable
Yeah.
enough to maybe be
no,
at that level.
Celebi though.
Should we?
I think the third one is the last one that's notable enough to be at that level.
Let's
Okay, that's fair.
let's
You
handle.
might be right.
Let's handle Smash first, and then move to the Entei stuff.
Okay.
Is that
no,
okay?
I think,
Okay,
yeah.
sure.
I
No,
just-
that.
Pichu
yes.
lock.
So yeah, Pichu lock.
Pichu correct.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
Pichu also has the special tuft Pichu, so I...
Greninja lock.
Greninja is correct.
I trust this. I trust this sense then.
Yeah.
Incineroar lock.
Incineroar is incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only one Gen
You
6.
dead.
Oh fuck me.
We did. Okay. We have what? We can get
That's Gen
two
7.
more?
Oh, there were
3 more
wait,
wrong.
How many Gen 7s were there?
Okay.
There
were none,
are
right?
None.
2 from Gen 7.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's what Incineroar's from.
Which
All right.
which
I'd
gen
like
is
to-
Togepi?
Yeah, I was about to say I want to throw
Togepi's 2.
Togepi out there.
That's a good
Generation
one.
2.
Togepi. Let's
Yeah,
do
Tog-
Togepi.
Togepi lock.
Togepi lock.
Incorrect. 3
Wow.
wrong.
Really?
Oh, that sounds
Togepi was like-
surprising.
That is really surprising. That was like a big thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we?
We should hit
Can
the
we do
legendary birds. I
unknown?
think. I think
Can
we should.
hit? Well,
No, I think Unknown is a good one.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
like Charizard?
They want to have different.
Well, would that have a different page from Charmander?
Yes, because
Yeah.
Charizard is like a thing. Like I feel like he's
Pikachu
like.
and Pikachu have two separate pages.
I think
Charmander
Chris
and
is
Charizard
right.
would.
I feel like
I-
Charizard just like
yeah.
supersedes like a bunch of other shit. I don't know.
Charizard gets blown up a lot. Yeah.
Oh, so Snorlax chat.
Oh, Snorlax, that's a good one.
Snorlax is good.
We can do other ones before Charizard. I just think Charizard is pretty likely to have one.
There's nobody else. Okay.
I think Snorlax makes a lot of sense.
Let's,
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Let's do it. Snorlax lock.
Snorlax.
Correct.
Yes. All right. You want to try for unknown?
Unknown
think we
lock.
should try unknown. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Unknown
we
was a
allowed
big
to do
thing.
a,
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do a check-in and see like how many we've gotten
Magikarp?
correct, and then we figure out how
We should have
many
written that
are
down
wrong?
if we wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Don't say that before the wizard answers.
You've gotten
Magic-
16 correct so far.
Magikarp
Okay.
is a
Not
good
bad.
guess. Yeah, Indigo, I think you might be right.
What'd you say, Marn?
Magikarp.
That is a good guess.
We lock in Mimikyu?
You didn't.
I don't
No.
think so. I'm
Mimikyu's definitely
still-
the Gen
I'm
8.
still
The one
wobbly
Gen
on-
8. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
That's 7. Gen 7 is Mimikyu. I'm wobbly on that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Magikarp is worth a try.
I think Magikarp is a good guess.
Also, Slowpoke. Absolutely Slowpoke. It's a meme.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
true.
a low
Yeah,
poke
yeah,
being
yeah.
Maybe.
No, I think
No.
Riley's onto something.
I can see that.
I think Magikarp for sure because they had that whole mobile game that was literally based on Magikarp. Like, there's no way Magikarp doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
I agree on Magikarp. My one thing on going too hard into the it's a meme thing is we've already done our 1 Gen 4 Pokemon and it wasn't Bidoof.
True.
Bidoof would also absolutely fit in that it's a meme thing, so I don't want to lean too much on that.
I
But
do think that the Slowbro meme is a little bit more
yeah.
widespread than the Bidoof
Alright.
one.
No, that's
That
a good
makes me
point.
wonder about like Wooper. It makes me wonder about Mudkip. I don't know, but
Can't-
anyway.
Yeah.
Mudkip should be a lock. Actually, that's a good point.
Do we want to waste our last one or try to get?
Wait, no.
Can we-
There were
can
no
we
Gen
lock-
3s.
We've
There
got
are
2
Gen
more
3s.
guesses.
There are no Gen 3s.
There are no
Magikarp.
Gen 3s.
There were no Gen 3s. Okay, yep. Thank you.
Magikarp lock.
Magikarp lock. Set.
Magikarp lock.
Thank you.
Correct.
Ding.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the first Pokemon created? I know it wasn't
Rhydon.
Rhyhorn?
Right.
Rhydon.
Right.
Rhydon.
Well, I don't know if Rhydon.
I don't know if
It's
Rhydon
the
would have
first-
an individual
Yeah.
page.
If it's the first
No.
one created, I feel like it could. I feel like it could have a chance.
I can see that going either way. Because like it is the first one, but it's also kind of sucks.
It's a forgettable one.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
like-
I bet I know. Well, no, maybe not. I was gonna say Poliwhirl, which is the Satoshi Tajiri's favorite Pokemon. That's the reason that
Oh.
like the main character in the original manga has one and stuff. I don't know if that's
I don't think
enough to get
so.
more than a mention on like his Wikipedia page.
Point
though.
of order, Mr. Mime, was he a big enough part of the Pikachu movie I didn't see that he
No.
might have one?
No.
Okay.
I think Mr. Mime could, just because of how lasting the presence is, hanging out with Ash's mom, and that's all it does with Ash's mom. Just hang out.
I think Mimikyu should be locked, but
I
Still
think-
Mimikyu.
agree
I'm,
with
I'm
Riley.
willing to hedge a bet on it.
Yeah,
You've thrown me
I'll hedge a
around
bet
on it
on
because I was
Mimikyu.
trying to think what else it would be from Sun and Moon. And I don't have a great answer.
Mimikyu lock.
Mimikyu's correct.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Do
You know
we
what?
wanna
There is-
try-
So, to update you all on what you have,
Mm-hmm.
there's one from Generation 8, there's one more from Generation 7, there's one more from Generation 2, and the rest are from Generation 1.
Andrew, can I ask you a qualifying question? Do
Yes.
regional variants, if there are any, count as like if I was gonna say Alolan Exeggutor, and I don't know if that would count as one of the 2 Gen 7 ones or the Gen 1 one because it's Exeggutor.
I am just going to tell you there's no variants.
Okay, because that was Alolan Exeggutor. I feel like did become a meme for a bit enough that I was on that.
Chat is
Great
pitching
What is
side
the
up.
What? Oh, good. Yeah,
That's
that's
not
good. I was gonna ask, what's the little star guy from Sun and Moon?
Oh, a little.
The one that the girl with the hat keeps in her
Cosmog.
purse.
Cosmog.
Cosmog.
But if Cosmog was in it, wouldn't Saul Galeo and the bat
Yeah.
Maybe.
be listed?
Maybe.
Psyduck
was everywhere pre 9/11 until he caused 9/11 personally.
Yeah,
That's right.
the phrasing of Psyduck was everywhere pre 9/11 is an incredible bit of phrasing.
It truly is. I
Like,
think that's enough to lock Psyduck.
Never thought about it that way.
Psyduck.
Is this true? Was Psyduck everywhere pre 9/11?
Psyduck has hit the
I mean-
Pentagon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Psyduck does have a Wikipedia page, but I don't think it's because he was a perpetrator.
Ding.
Oh,
So-
you said we had how many Gen 2 ones left?
One.
Just one.
I still think it's Entei. Anyone want
Entei
to
or
challenge me on
Celebi
Entei?
would be my two.
I
Or
agree.
I think
Or would it be
I
Ho-Oh? We
agree,
haven't
Entei.
said Ho-Oh.
I think
It could be Ho-Oh because that's like the first legendary you see.
You think
in the
what,
anime.
Chris? Which Pokemon do you think, Chris?
Say it.
Which Pokemon do you think, Chris? What?
Well, I was saying that I accidentally almost said hentai because I was trying to combine Ho-Oh and Entei in my head.
Yeah.
I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
hentai.
So my counterpoint about Ho-Oh is that we've already proven that game mascots do not always make the list. We already know that's not the
But somebody
case.
brought up that Ho-Oh is the
There's
thing
no
in the anime or whatever. You see,
in the
Ho-Oh
first
is the first
episode.
Gen
Yeah.
2 Pokemon you ever see, and it's in episode 1.
Right, that is true. But Entei's the star Pokemon
Entei's
of one of the
huge.
earlier movies, and I'm
One
still
of the-
stuck on that being
one
a
of the
possibility.
mainstream movies.
And-
I agree with you.
And
But
Celebi
so is
this-
Celebi.
Celebi's
How many
just
do we
a
have
four-
left
and there's
from
a
Gen 2?
special event to get Celebi in the game.
One from
And
Gen
that's the first.
2.
That's like one of the first event Pokemon.
I don't remember that one at all.
Okay.
So that also.
I currently have
counter.
one
about-
from Gen 2, 7 from Gen 1, one from 7, and one from 8.
In Gen 2...
Did we lock in Psyduck, by the way?
We did lock in Psyduck.
I think we did, right?
Yeah. For Gen 2, I think we do it this way. Everyone for Entei, raise your hand. Everyone for Ho-Oh, raise your hand.
I mean, can I also raise my hand for that?
There's only one, so you
What about
everyone for
what about
Celebi, raise your hand.
Butterfree?
Celebi?
Okay. I think with that,
Celebi's a vegetable.
I think with that, Ho-Oh won, right? Did I count that right?
No,
No, Entei won by,
Entei
Entei
won
won.
by
by
a
one
lot.
vote.
Then,
One or two votes.
then let's lock in Entei. Sound good?
Entei lock.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
I knew it.
Oh,
Okay,
damn it.
I knew it.
Can we just go through Gen 1 because we have the most chance of getting one correct? I want to
Yeah.
talk about Butterfree. I want to talk about
Ooh.
Gengar.
Gengar, I think, is a good one.
Wait, isn't that
Gengar
our
was
fifth
on a
wrong?
lot
Are we
of-
done?
No,
No,
that was four.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
four.
That was
If we
4.
get one more, we're done.
I also
one more
really
wrong.
want to know what the
We're done.
one Gen 8 one is, but I don't know if we're gonna get there.
Yeah, I think Butterfree's strong answer. I think Gengar is a strong
I
answer.
agree. I think we list the other 3 legendary birds.
We didn't do Slowpoke yet. Or.
Oh, we should do
Did we-
Slowpoke.
Did we do
I don't
Snorlax?
feel good about the legendary birds.
I don't think
Yeah,
we did
no, I
Snorlax.
want to. I want to think about like regular Gen 1 Pokemon that probably have Wikipedia pages. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did we-
Butterfree, I think almost
Butter,
for sure.
Butterfree, I think is a
Yeah.
possible one.
I think
Andrew,
that's.
did we lock in Snorlax at any point?
You did.
Yeah,
It was correct.
We did.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
So that one's done. So like Butterfree, Slowpoke.
Clefairy chat is saying.
Maybe.
Clefairy is good. That was
Forgot about
almost the
Clefairy,
mascot before Pikachu, which is like behind the scenes enough that I feel like that could be a good
Wayne, are
reason to
you
give it a
hungry?
page.
Clefairy
Chad
lock.
is saying Clefairy.
Clefairy lock? That's 5. Incorrect. Question over. We're done here.
Oh,
Hey, did we get?
Y'all
What are
have
the-
earned.
What are the answers? I'm so curious.
I
Yeah.
read Clefairy felt like a good lock too, but then so did Togepi.
I'm sorry for pulling the
What was going on
trigger. I
there?
just I
I wish
Oh,
you
no,
had.
you were right to do it. You were right to
Yeah.
do it. I'm sorry for guiding us wrong on Entei. That was dumb. I really thought I had something there.
No, Entei made a lot of
Y'all
sense.
earned
Yes.
$19 off that question.
Oh,
Way
Celebi
more
is
than I
on the
expected
list.
you to.
All right.
Celebi is a-
Celebi-
God damn it.
Celebi is the Gen 2.
fuck you.
I apologize to everyone. That makes a lot of sense because, like Jory was saying, it had events and stuff. Ugh.
Hoplio is the other Gen 7.
Really?
Really?
Why?
Wooloo
Is
is
everyone
the
hated
Gen
Hoplio?
8.
Wooloo?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wooloo was popular before the games came out.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then
People were like, "Oh, it's a little cute guy."
Gen 1 was also Venusaur,
Fuck off.
Fuck.
Charizard,
Sure. Okay.
not Blastoise for some reason.
Not
Blastoise doesn't get a
Blastoise.
Wikipedia page.
Oh,
The best
Cubone,
one?
Oh, Cubone.
Cubone, Mr. Mime, Jinx, Gyarados, and
The chat was
Lapras.
saying- the
You know
chat
what we
was
should have
saying
done,
Jinx,
y'all?
And I,
What- I was just on their Pokemon stream the other night, and we texted my mom to be like, "What Pokemon do you know?"
Fuck,
I
that
should've
would've been
looked
a
at the ones
great
my
way to
mom
do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
the chat was saying Jinx, and I thought it was wrong because of the Porygon thing. God damn it.
I also, there
I can't
is
believe we didn't say
a
Gyarados after Magikarp.
I know.
Paladin Pals. Venusaur is not in Smash. Ivysaur is in Smash. One of the other things I would have given you 50 cents for missing, no. It has a page, not a Pokemon.
Fair.
It's a bird type.
Fuck.
Okay.
That was good.
fun,
That was
though.
a good goddamn
That was
question.
good. Yeah,
that
that
was
was good.
That was
stressful.
great.
That-
Yeah.
You all did that one way better than I expected you to.
There's a lot of us. Between us all, we have a brain.
I am now going to move on to what I am calling the HEXtra Life round. This is a round entirely based on curses and hexes.
Okay.
So, question 12. There are lots of superstitions in the world of theater. It's bad luck to wish actors good luck, which is why people say break a leg, for example. But there's one very specific curse to be known about one very specific play that is the most notable of all, despite starting 400 years after the play was first performed. What's the play and the associated curse?
You got
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Claudia.
Macbeth, and I think actors get injured. Is that it? Something goes wrong generally.
But what is the problem with Macbeth?
Oh,
Can
the
I help
problem
you
with
out?
Macbeth is that Shakespeare allegedly used actual witch spells, and witches cursed the play.
That is true, but that's not exactly what I meant. What, Jay, do you have something to add?
Isn't it that you're not supposed to say the name of it in a theater?
Yeah.
Correct. You're not supposed
Yeah.
to say the name of it in a theater. It is the Scottish play.
Yes. Yeah.
That being said, do you all know when the most recent invocation of the Scottish curse was?
I do.
When, Chris?
It was at the Oscars when Chris Rock got fucking decked by Will Smith.
Chris Rock
Really?
said. Chris Rock turned to Denzel Washington and said, "Great job for doing your work in Macbeth." And then 2 minutes later, he got punched in the face by Will Smith.
Oh my god.
Oh my
So
God.
he is an actor who got injured in a theater after saying Macbeth.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Wow.
Is that another point for getting that second part right?
You know what? Yeah, give it to him.
Ding.
Give it to him. Why not?
Wow.
Number 13. One of the few bright spots of the 2016 was the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series. It was the first time they'd won in over a century. They hadn't won the World Series since their back-to-back wins in 1907 and 08. Many people speculate that this is because of a curse placed upon the team. Why were they cursed?
The goat.
Okay. Yeah, it's the goat.
Be more specific.
Yeah.
I don't have more specific.
like-
That's all I got.
The dude brought the goat to the game, right? Like, and they didn't like that. or something?
some shit with a fucking goat.
Yeah, the dude brought the goat to the game, and
It's the goat curse.
oh, okay. I assume that saying he brought the goat to the baseball game is not enough.
They kill a goat? Did they kill a goat?
Did
No,
they kill
they
it
didn't
on
kill
in
the
the
goat.
field?
Come on,
the
come on.
They
Oh,
kill a
that's
goat, they
real.
fuck a goat. What happened?
I feel like
Is the music still going?
Yeah.
Riley, can you turn the music up just a little bit?
How's
Yeah.
that? I think
I think it's a little better.
they killed a goat. I think they
no, they
sacrificed the
didn't.
goat.
Stop saying they killed the goat. They
I think
didn't
the
kill
goat ran out on the field in the middle of the game
Chat
and like
says we're
interrupted the game.
overthinking.
That-
Chat says
that
we're
might be
overthinking
accurate.
it.
Goat ran out during the game, interrupted it.
That might be.
I'm committing to that. A goat ran out during the game and interrupted it.
All right, you all are close, but not there.
Fuck!
I'm not gonna give this one to you. The reason that they were cursed is because they didn't let a man in with his pet boat, or with his pet
Oh.
goat.
The goat was
Didn't let him in.
denied.
Okay.
The man was
okay.
denied entry, and as a result, the guy cursed the Cubs because he wanted to go into the World Series with his goat. And he
Yeah.
said, "Well, fuck you. I'm cursing you to never win the World Series again." They lost that game. They never won the World Series, or even got really close to getting there ever since.
I hope that guy.
Until
I hope that guy.
2016.
Goat owner scorned.
I hope
like
his life
dragging
was
it out.
awful after that. I don't even like
No,
the
I hope
Cubs
it
that
rips.
much.
That rules. No, that rules. That guy was in the right. He should have been able
Yes.
to bring his goat in.
Yeah, y'all are overthinking it because, as Nine Niels points out, "Don't bring your goat in" is a normal response to.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Next question.
Like that.
Earl Lou Carnarvon is just one of many people who are said to have fallen victim to this curse. After opening a tomb featuring the foreboding inscription, "Death comes on wings to he who opens the tomb of a pharaoh," the adventurous Earl allegedly died of pneumonia following complications from a mosquito bite. Allegedly, at the exact moment Carnarvon passed away, all the lights in Cairo mysteriously went out, and back in England, his dog fell over dead. Whose tomb did he enter that gave him such a curse?
Grant
This
Common.
This is
King Tut.
King Tut, yeah.
Who is
100%.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, 100% King Tut. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
Ding?
Nice. Brendan Fraser.
They made us watch like a documentary on that in middle school at my school.
That's better than what they made me watch in high school, which was JFK.
We watched a
yes,
social
a
studies video
documentary.
that was narrated by Three Dog from Fallout 3. Chris, do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck, I missed
Yeah,
Fallout
even
3.
the dog. I will say, whether or not the curse actually existed is debated. But everyone who was involved in opening the tomb is now dead.
I mean, that's time.
Yeah, it was
that's
opened
fair.
in 1922, so you would assume. Number 15. Like most status effects in the Dark Souls franchise, being hit with a curse status effect fills up a bar at the bottom of your screen and kills you when it's full. The real negative effects of being cursed don't play out until you revive, however. In the original Dark Souls game, what's the negative effect of being cursed, and what benefit does it give you?
You immediately die or some shit?
The benefit I'm going to think of if this is, I don't know where I'm getting this from. This is, I feel like I'm probably thinking of a different game, but I feel like you get souls faster if you're cursed. But I can't
It's more
be
money.
for sure on that.
I was gonna guess like more money or something like that.
Yeah, that's money and souls. I believe are the same thing in those.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they have just like one individual currency for like everything. But I don't know shit about Dark Souls, so I can't be sure.
Me neither.
If people in chat hate it so much, I bet it's something fucking drastic. I bet it permanently lowers your stats or some shit.
Oh, makes it so you can't run or something like that. Like makes it that you can't
So,
you have to move really slowly.
I'm gonna cheat here. Andrew said he did not know about it, so I feel like it'd be something that's like subtle but really
Your
fucked
stats go
up.
down and they never go
I
back up
see.
again. Like I bet it lowers the hard cap on your stats.
What if it like makes your character ugly or something?
Oh, your character's ugly no matter what.
Yeah, your
That's
character
true,
starts
that's
off
true.
Yeah, you're in a
All
fun
right,
game.
what are we committing
Yeah.
to? What benefit and what negative?
I like stat lowering.
All right, our negative
Yeah.
is it lowers your stats, and our benefit is you get souls faster. Right? Is that it?
Incorrect on both. The downside of being cursed is that your hit points are permanently halved until you get the curse removed.
Okay, well that is
Which
lowering of
is-
stats. It is a stat. Vitality is a
It's
stat.
technically a stat, but vitality is a stat that determines your health. Your health is not a stat itself. Get wizard wrecked. Secondary. But the thing that I didn't learn about it, there is a benefit, which is that you can hit ghosts. Normally,
okay.
normally in Dark Souls, you need to use an item called a transient curse to affect ghosts. You have to like give yourself a buff to do it.
You have the transient curse.
But if you're just cursed, you're just cursed. You don't need it. That's the thing that I learned about Dark Souls years after playing it for the like.
Bradley, your Googling is on stream, apparently.
Don't
What are
worry.
you searching?
Hey, Andrew, one quick second. Can I get you to, I'm going to need you in about 5 seconds to wizard wreck me again, all right? Get ready.
Riley, get wizard wrecked.
And then, oh, he wasn't ready yet! And then,
Riley,
Yes.
get wizard wrecked. I'm not sure what happened there, but I hope stream enjoyed it.
Some anime
pretty
blown
good.
up effect.
Oh, it's Cell getting blown up by the father son Kamehameha.
As long as Riley's having fun, that's what really matters here.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a
yeah,
really long
already-
effect that's still going.
Now that Riley's
Cam,
been
what's
wizard
the
wrecked.
stream rated?
Marvel Comics has become a powerhouse of spin-offs and franchises and other mediums since the breakout hit of Iron Man in 2008. While the brand is a juggernaut in movies, video games, and television shows, the brand had one spin-off that was notorious for delays and injuries, leading to a lot of people considering it cursed. What was it?
Spider-Man the musical.
Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Yeah, Spider-Man. That.
100% Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. This
Can
is
I hit you with the fun fact about that? I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say a Broadway musical that injured 4 separate actors, I believe, one of whom broke like every bone in his body, and also possibly killed a producer.
And also,
the guy who,
Jay.
oh, the guy who played the Green Goblin of that is a close personal friend of my mom.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Learned that years after the musical became famous. I was randomly describing it to her one day, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you remember me talking about my friend, whatever his name is? He was in that." I was like, "What do you mean?"
and also third,
Yeah.
wasn't the band Imagine Dragons started in like the pit of that musical?
Yeah.
Radioactive.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what Radioactive's about.
Is it really?
Yeah, they were
think
supposed to
so,
do
yeah.
the music for Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, and then they like quit for some reason.
Shut up. But I mean, like, Radioactive is like about the fact that they were.
He's waking up. He feels it in his bones.
Wait
Yeah,
a
it's about
second.
Spider-Man becoming Spider-Man.
Welcome
You know,
to the
Spider-Man,
Spider
he's
Age.
breathing in those chemicals.
Yeah,
Spider-Man is vapor.
All right. Number 17. Ranma One Half is a staple of early anime in which Ranma Saotome has to deal with the hijinks that ensue after his family is cursed. What curse does Ranma have to deal with?
Okay.
Whenever Ranma goes into hot water, their gender changes.
Yep.
Is that your final answer?
Okay.
I
is it
know
just
there's
water?
more specifics to
Technicality.
it. I'm pretty
But
sure it's
it's-
warm water. I'm pretty
It's
sure
warm. It's warm water turns him into a girl. Cold water turns him back into
Yeah.
a boy.
That sounds right.
Doesn't he turn into a
Also,
car?
also his
No.
No.
That's Turbo Team.
Transformers.
That's Turbo Team.
Also, his dad turns into, I think, a raccoon or a bear or something.
Panda.
and
Panda.
A
He
panda.
turns into
Yeah,
a
there we
panda.
go.
So, do we feel confident about warm water girl mode, cold water boy mode?
I just know it's water changes gender. I don't know.
It's definitely
past that.
temperature. We might be backwards about which is which. I don't know.
I mean, if we're talking about his family, that was the question, right? Then including his dad turning into a panda, is it just transforming in water?
I feel.
His dad also turns back from a panda.
Yeah, they both turn back and forth all
Yeah.
the time.
Timer's
in the
up.
show. Like
Can I?
What's
can I call,
what's
Can I?
what's
can I
your
call
final
someone in?
answer?
Can
I-
I call?
I-
Can I call
You-
a friend?
Can
They
you repeat
get
the
the
question
curse.
before we final answer?
they get the curse in a bathhouse, in like a
Yeah, it's like a
bathhouse
hot
in the
spring.
mountains. So it's
Yeah.
gotta be hot water turns him into a girl and cold water turns him back. I'm standing on that.
Is that your answer, 100%?
This feels
Yes.
like
I just know it's water, and I
Can I-
know there's
can I-
temperature. I don't know the specific answer.
Final answer, yes.
Cold water turns Ranma into a girl. Hot
damn
water
it.
changes
No!
him back.
Damn it! I was so sure. Never let me on Trivia Wizard ever again.
Jay, you fool.
Oh, damn.
Hold on 1 second, Jay.
It made sense.
Hey, can you
I'm
wizard
going-
obliterate Jay really quickly?
No. I'm gonna give you all the point for that one because you all knew what was up. You just swapped over the thing. I'm gonna give it to you.
And we knew the shit about his dad too.
Yeah, y'all got his dad.
Yeah,
Well, you said he
yeah.
was a raccoon, but you know what? I'll let it go.
Mark,
I'll
Mark
let it
said
go.
panda.
Martin
Mark
got the
was
right
No,
one.
no, you're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
Panda.
Mark,
I was
Mark
gonna
fixed my
gonna
mistake.
yell into the other room and ask Alyssa because I know that she read it.
I have like
All right.
4K lossless audio Ranma on my Plex server. I should watch it.
Awesome.
Number 18. The number 13 is considered a cursed number in the Western world. Do you know what the fear of the number 13 is called?
Yes.
So,
Yes, it's triskaidekaphobia. It's like now I'm questioning that last syllable I put in
No,
before
no, I
phobia,
think
but it's
you're right.
definitely triskaido.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Right?
Triskaidekaphobia.
Triskaidekaphobia. Yeah.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Why the fuck wasn't your ring name Chris Skyda? If that's like a fear, that'd be sick.
Tris. T-R-I-S.
Okay.
Triskaidekaphobia.
You are absolutely correct. It is triskaidekaphobia. In Magic, there's a card that makes you lose the game called triskaidekaphobia.
Can I
Whoa.
say that was a Jory
you're
is a
in-
really
in life.
embarrassing reason I know that?
That was an Innistrad card, right?
What's
what's
he
the
saying?
reason you
yeah.
know?
Jory, that's a Fozzy song.
That's more embarrassing than I thought it was gonna be some like TNA Impact shit. Holy shit,
No.
Chris! Real quick, did you know Relic is killer spelled backwards?
Okay.
Number 18, because we are running up on time. In Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell, our protagonist, Christine Brown, has a curse placed upon her. Because of it, she's terrorized by a lamia for 3 nights before being bodily dragged off to hell. What did Christine do to earn this curse?
Okay.
Oh God.
She rejects a I'm trying to remember if it's a loan or a house thing.
It's like a house. I think it's a house loan.
The
Fuse
housing
those
thing.
two ideas together. I think it's like a loan to buy a house or something like that.
Yeah.
From an old lady who turns out to be a witch or whatever.
Because she wanted to do it, and then she gets pressured from her bosses to be like, no, like the rules say X, Y, Z, like fuck that lady over, and then she goes back and does it, and the lady curses it.
Yeah.
Riley, what are you Googling over there?
I'm looking at pictures of Nappa dying, so that way I can prepare to blast you.
Riley's no longer playing the game. Riley.
I don't have an answer for this. I don't know, Sarah. Fucking ass.
I'm not sure if it's a housing loan, but I think.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chat. Do you see what I'm looking for?
You are
I see Cell, Frieza, and 4-star.
You all are absolutely correct. She's a loan officer who evicted a woman and rejected a loan, and so because of that, she gets a curse.
Yes.
Good.
That'll teach you.
That'll teach you.
That'll teach you to do your
That
job.
girl certainly got
That'll
dragged
teach
to
you to
hell.
be in hell. Yeah.
Who is in my... Oh, this is probably me on desktop. Never mind. I was going to say, who the hell's in my Google Doc?
Is that a trivia question?
Yeah, who's in my Google Doc?
It's like fucking Double
It's the,
Shitty
yes,
Riddle.
it's the Gollum being like, what's in my pocket?
Oh, same hat, Andrew.
Yeah.
Same wizard hat.
One of the driving forces in early seasons of Buffy the Vampire Slayer is the on-again, off-again relationship between Sarah Michelle Gellar's Buffy Summers and David Boreanaz's Angel. Unfortunately, Angel has a curse. What is his curse?
Oh.
He's in a show that
So
sucks.
Getting a
he
spin-off.
Can't get a boner.
loses.
Oh, he like. Oh my God! Can I call my wife?
So he loses his soul if he ever feels true happiness, which is why when he has sex with Buffy for the first time, he immediately goes into an arc where he's evil. Sweetie, they're asking questions about Buffy on Trivia Wizard.
The things you are saying are correct. It is not the right answer to the question.
Is it that he's cursed with a soul?
Correct.
Is that the
Correct.
orientation?
Correct. Angel is he's a
Joss
vampire
Whedon.
cursed to regain his soul.
Wow.
What'd you
Actually.
So I can argue for like an hour that vampires do have souls apart from me. I'm not getting into this.
Save it for tomorrow.
I'm excited to do our Buffy podcast. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be Buffy for Halloween, y'all.
I need you to know that
yeah.
Mandy was about to start watching Buffy, and I was like, "No, just watch One Piece instead. Take care for yourself. Don't watch a bad show. Watch a slightly better show."
Buffy's not bad. You don't know what you're talking about.
Buffy's pretty
Watch
good.
the Joss Whedon's
Buffy's
attached.
alright. Angel was cursed to run a law firm. So true, Michael.
That's, you know what, honestly. Okay, and then I've got my favorite kind of round. I'm going to start listing off items, and your job is to tell me what connects to them.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Each of these lists is going to have 5 items. If you get it correct on the first item, you get 5 points, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're right. Angel also did get cursed to become a Muppet once. Yes.
Dope.
I'm going to start off my first list with a hunting accident.
A hunting accident.
I can't wait for this to be about Dick Cheney. Go ahead.
I also.
Incorrect.
Did you say you're right?
I said incorrect.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I was
A bleeding ulcer.
bleeding. Also, a hunting accident. A bleeding. Is this? Chat says supernatural. Maybe. I don't know anything about supernatural.
Sherlock Holmes.
Nope, no guesses. Old age.
Ways politicians have died.
More specific.
I think
Ways
this.
presidents.
ahead.
Vice presidents have died?
Incorrect to incorrect.
Ways vice
Ways
presidents have harmed people.
died.
Incorrect.
Ways that U.S. presidents have died.
Incorrect.
Ways
Is
that
there-
CEOs have accidentally harmed people. I don't know, not harmed people, I guess. I don't know.
Incorrect. I'm going to go to the next item.
Hold on.
Fell
Okay.
apart.
A beheading.
Okay.
Well, ways
so,
we've killed the rich.
Queens.
More specific.
Queens.
Ways,
Kings and
yeah,
queens.
ways that
This is-
kings have died.
Ways that British monarchs have died. Correct.
Is that 1 point?
Okay.
That is 2 points.
Thank you.
The other answer was going to food poisoning from eating both feet lamb praise.
They just make shit up. Like that.
Pretty poison, I'm pretty sure.
Henry I ate so many eels that he died.
Jesus
for him.
Christ.
God, I wish that was
As
me.
one does.
Yeah.
Chat is saying the stream is garbled.
Oh no! Why is
Then-
the stream garbled?
How garbled?
I thought they were gonna say the stream is garbage. I was like, hey.
Hold on.
Team is Garfield.
What's
Oh,
happening?
it's
good again. It's good again.
What?
Henry the First ate all of the bits and died.
It just gunked, but everything's all right.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
The
All right.
wizard magic was too.
I'm sorry.
much.
I will try to pull it back.
Hey,
right.
real quick, Riley, do you have OBS set to high priority?
Control Alt Delete, Task Manager, opening it up, right click OBS, resource
How come
values.
there's no Shakespeare play about
Should be.
Henry I dying in Veals? Henry IV
Please
gets like
get
3.
wizard wrecked.
I think it's at the high priority. I don't know how.
Okay. Should be good then.
DBZ death gifts were taking up all the computer resources.
Sorry, hold on. Get wizard wrecked.
Ah! All right. Next question. Jean-Paul Valley.
Batman replacements.
Correct. People who
Damn.
have been
1, 2, 3,
Batman.
4, 5.
Marn.
That list was damn. I was like, man, if Marna's playing this, she might get it, but I'm hoping that she won't know Jean-Paul
Wow.
Valley off
That's
the top of her head.
Azazel. That's
I
Azrael.
love that guy.
Azrael.
Yeah, that's
This is
Azrael.
Hazel, yeah. The other people on the list were Clark Kent, Terry McGinnis, Commissioner James Gordon, and Alfred Pennyworth.
You didn't put Dick on the fucking list.
I know. I'm
No,
mad
because it'd be
too.
too obvious.
Yeah.
Bane at one point for like
I-
one comic, I think.
I wanted to pull out any Robins.
Fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
that
That's
makes sense.
fair.
Next list, The Scarecrow.
This is not going to be
Batman
Batman villains. This is not going to be Batman villains. We know
Could
that for a
be.
fact. What is a? Oh, a
It's
fucking wait! Don't fucking do it. The Kansas
Guys who are in
bitch. Oh,
Batman
who the
and
fuck?
Wizard of Oz.
Toto.
Guys who are in Batman and Wizard of Oz.
No. Constantine.
Justice League Dark.
Incorrect.
Oh, who fucking played?
Who played Constantine?
Keanu Reeves and Matt
Keanu
Ryan.
Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the 13th the fucking doctor partner. You know who I'm talking about.
Captain Abraham Smollett.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I know that name. I can't place it yet.
Oh, fuck.
Scarecrow, Constantine, Captain Abraham Smollett.
Live act. Oh, it's something about live action comic book characters. Like I feel it in my bones.
Bob Cratchit.
Oh.
Why do I recognize that?
People who
That's the dude
characters
from,
who have dead sons.
That's
Is that
Christmas
it?
Carol. Christmas Carol, Jory.
Characters who have played next to Muppets. I don't know.
More specific.
Characters who have been played by Kermit the Frog.
Correct.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Wait, Kermit played Constantine?
In the movie that Muppet Gulag is from,
That's his brother. That's his.
Yeah, there we
No
go.
shit.
That's the
No
fucking
shit.
mole fucker.
Okay.
No. He just pretend to be Constantine at one point. Yeah.
Okay.
Kermit
Insane.
played the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz in
Yeah.
a thing once.
All right.
Muppets
the
Wizard
last-
of Oz,
The
starring
last one was Kermit the Frog / himself. Okay, question 24. Lime, 1.5 kilograms.
Recipe for a gimlet. Oh no!
Recipe to make a human being in Fullmetal Alchemist.
Fuck off, Marn.
Yes.
Nice,
1, 2.
Marn.
That being said, I do really want a gimlet right now.
Jesus, Marn. Yeah,
That was
5
impressive.
grams of iron, 35 liters of water, 20 kilograms of carbon, and 100 grams of saltpeter.
That
That's
is
not my
that is
category.
trace amounts of
That's-
16 other elements.
that's Andrew
That's not
no scoping the solution to a Nancy Drew puzzle at 4 a.m. vibes.
I'm
Yeah.
very excited to try Riley's gimlet that has 1.5 kilograms of lime in it.
I just want to
It's a
point
big
out,
gimlet.
Claudia,
It's a lot.
You have all the FMA volumes on the
I do.
shelf behind
It's
you there. Mark
literally
saw
right here.
those and just reached through the internet and pulled the knowledge into her brain.
The thing is that I've watched the anime so many times and they say it so many
They
times.
do say it a
in the
lot.
anime.
Ed has that little fucking book.
Wheels, goddamn, I have everything but the lime.
Yeah, it's true. Someone in chat said, "Did it work though?" And the answer is, it didn't not work.
It worked about as
Depends
much
on
as
what
it
you
could.
mean by work.
Yeah.
Next list, Beelzemon.
Okay, hold on. Everyone fucking pause, okay? Everyone shut the fuck up.
No one was saying anything.
Is this... So, there's options right now.
You're so aggressive when he says one word.
Pause. So pause. It is 7:20 in Central Time right now.
That is right. It's 7:20 in Central Time right now. Andrew.
And no one gave a guess, so I'm going to keep going.
Fuck!
Gargamon.
You tripped me!
Andrew,
The
says-
Digimon Tamers Digimon.
Incorrect.
You Gargomon and
Digimon-
Beelzemon?
I mean, not the
Digimon-
rest of the list.
Digimon that are in a deck you're using in the Digimon card game currently.
Bonus!
To say no because
Fuck
they're
you.
not all in the same deck.
Go fuck
But I
yourself.
do have each of these cards in different decks. I'll give you 50 cents for that.
Beelzemon isn't a champion level. Beelzemon is ultimate level.
Beelzemon's Mega.
Beelzemon's all the way to Mega? I thought there was another form. I guess I'm counting Blast Mode separate. Sorry.
Wait a second. I have an idea.
Yes.
Riley, does Gargamon use a gun?
Guns! Digimon with
Digimon.
guns?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
It is Digimon with guns, yes.
God
Oh my
damn.
god.
That's a good
Puppetmon was on there, huh?
That's why
Yeah,
I knew, because
Puppetmon was not on the list because he doesn't organically have a gun.
But that's
These
I
are all
saw you tweet
Digimon.
that the other
I
day.
remembered
okay.
Andrew tweeting about
These-
Puppetmon with the gun. Yeah.
These are all Digimon where a normal animal digivolves and says, "I'm armed now." Beelzemon has a gun.
What is Beelzemon's normal animal?
Imp. Gargamon has gun hands. Deputymon is a giant gun.
Yeah.
Commandramon is Guilmon with an assault rifle.
I love
And
Commandramon.
Gundramon is like 17 guns stapled together.
I
That was
love
a good
Digimon.
thought, Chris.
Thank
He
you.
rules. Yeah, Deputymon rules. He's like a sheriff.
Yeehaw.
Mike Birbiglia.
Ooh. Comedians with independent films.
Comedians with
Incorrect.
podcasts? Comedians
I
that
think
kitchen
it's-
managers like.
Incorrect. RuPaul.
Okay, I'm lost.
People involved in fracking.
Incorrect.
People who have guested on the Nerdist podcast.
Not that I know of. Incorrect.
Comedians who have done stuff with the Muppets.
Is RuPaul a comedian?
No.
I'm not going to
think
call
so.
RuPaul a comedian.
Laura Dern.
Oh.
What is this? Mike Birbiglia.
I'm now.
Laura
Mike
Dern.
Birbiglia and RuPaul have been in Jurassic Park, right?
Celebrities who have appeared in Taylor Swift videos.
Correct.
Jesus!
Okay, wow.
The
Mike
other
Birbiglia
two
was in
people,
Taylor Swift video?
Laura Dern is in the new
just
one. That's
recently.
the only one I
The
know.
other
sorry,
two on
Laura.
the list
No
were going to
kidding.
be Ellen DeGeneres and Evil Taylor Swift.
I was gonna say celebrities who digivolve to have a gun.
Martin, you should go make a lot of money off trivia somewhere.
Yeah, go on Jeopardy or something right now.
Zorro.
Characters
he-
played by Antonio Banderas.
No.
Movies that people have gone to and had their parents killed, where then they have to become a superhero.
Yeah, he got that. No, incorrect.
Characters with green
That
hair.
would be really funny.
Incorrect.
Characters with 3 swords.
Incorrect.
Characters with one sword.
Incorrect.
Characters with two, so you get the idea.
Characters
Doraemon.
whose movies have been
Characters
remade
who are
multiple
just like a
times.
samurai.
Yeah, fictional samurai.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Yeah, and Zorro from One Piece is not a samurai. He's just like a samurai.
Which Zorro? Can you clarify which Zorro
It's
you're
just like
talking
Bart.
about?
Zora
no.
Pro, yeah.
2 R's.
Zorro.
Okay, so that's not
Zorro,
Antonio
not
Banderas
Zorro.
Zorro. Yeah.
Okay, so Zoro and Goemon.
And Goemon.
Like
so that's
Goe-
it's definitely swords. Something's
Yeah,
got to
it's-
be.
Wait,
Yeah,
did we
swords.
hit a number? Did we get a second one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Goemon.
Goemon.
Leap on the third.
Okay, I hadn't heard it either. Yeah,
Fuck
thank
Goemon.
you.
Goemon's from like 17 different things.
Prometheus?
Yeah, Goemon's like a classic, like...
Folklore swordsman.
Things that have prequel
Incorrect.
series? Oh, folk.
Incorrect.
It's
Captain Kidd.
Oh, I got it. Real life thieves and criminals who are summons in Persona 5.
More specific.
more specific.
Party, that's so specific. They're the party members' personas in Persona 5.
Correct.
Yeah.
Differently specific. They
I
are
just
your
beat that game.
they are your teammates' personas in Persona 5.
I
You
thought
cannot
before
summon
you were
any of
going,
these
but I needed
personas.
one more. I should have had that too. But
I forgot about Goemon.
I never
Why are we
heard which
going more
Zoro you meant, or I
specific?
didn't
Okay.
understand which Zoro you meant, so that's why I didn't think of it.
My bad. Morgana has
great.
Zoro. Yusuke has Goemon. Prometheus is
Oh, that's it. You keep saying Goemon, and I'm imagining Doraemon, the cat. That's not a Digimon.
No.
Those are different.
Who got killed
our-
by Tony Storm, right, Tori?
yeah.
The
God,
main
I
guy
wish
starts
that
with
was me.
Arsène Lupin. Yeah, there's a
And
bunch of them in
then
there.
this is going to bring us to our final question tonight. Clean toilet.
Mr. Clean.
No.
Shit.
Things you won't find in the game PT.
Things
No.
on Andrew's to-do list.
No.
I'm DMing you an answer.
Probably not.
Why?
Develop photos.
What is that?
Things you can do in the
Develop
bathroom
photos. No.
with the lights off.
Yeah, no.
I do know people have turned their bathrooms into lightrooms before.
Clean
I-
toilet.
Dark rooms.
Dark rooms, yeah. I think I'm thinking digital light
You
rooms.
very much do not want to have a Lightroom developing
Yeah.
photos.
I'm sorry to be the
Buy
worst. Can you repeat
beverage.
the second one more
Buy
time?
beverage?
Yeah, the clean toilet, develop photos, buy beverage.
Buy
Oh,
beverage?
it's got to be like a list that's in a video game or
Yeah.
something, like a to-do list on a refrigerator in a game or something.
Ethan Mars's to-do list on his fridge in Heavy Rain.
Incorrect.
Good
That's
shot.
the one I was thinking of, weirdly.
Empty garbage.
Norman
Action.
Jaden's to-do list in Heavy Rain?
Actions you could take in The Sims.
No.
That's what I was thinking is my Sims queue.
Yeah.
Gone Home?
Nope.
Oh.
Align engine output.
Oh, it's fucking Among Us!
Among Us tasks.
Among Us. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
These are tasks in Among Us.
There we go.
God
You can
damn.
clean a toilet in Among Us?
Yeah, you can clean
Yeah.
a toilet in Among
Yeah,
Us.
you can.
Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it. Might as well be
Here's
you.
the thing, I don't know if those beans have, like, digestive systems.
Oh, they do. They've
They
got
got
full
one
skeleton
bone
structures.
broken out of there.
That one is going to bring us to 1 point for that final question. What does that bring our total to, Riley?
80!
80?
Wouldn't it be 80 and 50 cents for the?
I think it's
Yeah, it's
80.50.
80 and 50 cents?
Yes?
Yep.
All right, you all have officially cleared out my wizarding hold. I don't appreciate it, and I would like you all to please leave my wizarding realm and go do something else.
Not without your
Uh,
gold,
Fuck
fucko.
you.
I'm gonna cast my biggest spell possible, and I'm gonna wizard wreck all of you at the same time.
Oh no.
I'm gonna charge up all of my magic and get you out of this. You let me know when you're ready to get hit by the big old wizard.
Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Oh,
Just hold on. Just hold on.
I'm just not gonna get hit. Bye.
I'm excited to. Oh, you.
All
Still have
right.
time to
All
put up a
right.
shield.
Fuck,
about you,
wait, I
the
blew it up on the
shield?
wrong screen.
Get.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is Dragon Ball Z to me.
Ah!
Get. You ready?
I'm ready.
Wizard wrecked. Can you please tell me when we're off?
Oh no! I have to switch to another fucking screen to do that. It's not that easy.
Our friends by doing this, but we have to do this, and we really want to make
You're good. You're good. You're off. You're off.
Split her off and do her own thing. It's the only solution.
You're done. You're good. You're free.
Do you want to make a podcast?
Is that a rattling in the door? Is that a did that chair just move slightly? There's something in this podcast studio tonight.